FXBros.
That's what we are working on at the current moment. We got 2 minutes left. We got 2 minutes left. What we would like to see is a bing for the dollar. No, I mean a bing for the dollar. And more buys for AUD, but this bearish structure and continuation with all these points. Let's see. We are seconds away. News is out. There you go. The dollar is falling. The news is out. Now foreign payroll, 12K. Still have a few news events coming out at 8:45 and 9 a.m. So we'll wrap up the live around that time. Waiting for those news releases to come out. But let's go over this NFP, which is crazy. Unemployment rate. How the unemployment rate? Yeah. Let's talk about it. see 65. I want to see 66 cents. A monthly employment report produced on the first Friday of every month. Non-farm payroll have a significant impact of the value of the U.S. dollar, the bond market, and the stock market, as per the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The current employment statistics program conducts surveys of approximately 141,000 businesses and government agencies, which represent approximately 486,000 individual work sites, in order to provide detailed industry data on employment hours and earnings of workers on non-farm payroll. A higher than expected figure should be seen positive or bullish, while the lower is negative, and that's why we are seeing a lower or negative dollar, as you can see here. Last night, how we wanted the dollar to fall so we can get a bullish Australian dollar, and it's playing out right now. But what's crazy is, if we look, you feel me? 12K? Like, what are we, what's going on? What, like, there's units and thousands. What does the number represent? Revised from a previous value of 24. Huh. So they just revealed it. NFP before election. Yeah, we gotta go a little deep in this. What the hell is going on? That's crazy. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, we need to look. November 1st, payroll employment essentially unchanged in October, plus 12,000 jobs. Job rate holds it. Now, this is all cap. This is all cap. Total non-farm payroll employment was essentially unchanged in October, plus 12,000 jobs added. And the unemployment rate was unchanged at 4.1%. Employment continued to trend up in healthcare and government. Wonder why. Temporary help services, lost jobs, employment decline, manufacturing due to strike. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, bro. I really don't. What's GJ doing? Nice bullish push. Oh, GJ is tanking. Crazy summer. Eyes are working out good. What's up, brother?
Good morning, bro. How you doing this NFP Friday?
Man, we profitable, man.
That's what I love to hear. Which is not easy to do on NFP Friday, by the way.
Nah, it's not easy to do, but when you got news release on NFP with a crazy ass low number, I'm calling cap on the whole job market stats, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't even see the
Yeah,
release.
look at the number and see what. Well, look at the screen. I'm sharing it,
Okay,
and I'm not sharing it. Look, I'm about to share it.
okay.
If you look at the actual number that came out, that number has never been produced all year, and I can't even say when I seen a low number like that for NFP.
Yep, this is America.
Yeah, man. Due to that, we are getting extreme bullishness.
Yeah,
Are you back?
yeah. I'm in and out, man. I'm on my phone. I'm pretty busy, so I just wanted to tap in and see how everybody was doing this Friday, man. Close out the week. No crazy gambling. Um, yeah, man. Taking some profits where y'all can. Because this NFP can easily turn back around. You know how it goes. So,
Right.
yeah, but do
Yeah,
your
I
thing, man.
highly doubt it, but this is oh, they just no. Yeah, shit crazy. 12,000. It is wild. Unemployment rate unchanged, yet you get a negative 101,000 change in the non-farm payroll. That's crazy. Yeah, I like to see how they go explain that one. But it's a good release to have right before the election. Give them something to fix. So what we have here, I guess, is the actual NFP form or the document. Not 100% sure, but saying economic news release, employment situation summary, transmission of material in this news release is embargoed until 8:30 a.m. Friday, Eastern Time. Media contact. Total non-farm payroll employment was essentially unchanged in October. Rate unchanged at 4%, 4.1%. Unemployment rate changed 4.1% October. The number of unemployed people was little change at 7.7 million. Unemployed people. These measures are higher than a year earlier when the jobless rate was 3.8% and the number of unemployed people 6.4 million.
So yeah, so break that down for me, bro. Like, are they doing? Um, like, are they saying that? Yeah, like, is it a positive nine forms or a negative? Like, I really.
You said what?
I said, was it a positive nine forms or a negative or like
That shit
what's the
was super negative. Like if you look at all the previous numbers, if you go to that chart and go to the history, you'll see we've been hovering around 250K, 180K for non-farm payroll numbers. This one came out at 12K.
hmm, well,
You know, that's a crazy substantial difference of
yeah.
it's a definite decrease, not increase for sure from the norm. I mean, shit, it's a big decrease from the actual previous number, let alone the consensus. You know, they're gonna focus on the consensus more than anything, but look at that damn previous number they've been lying to everybody about. Like, this shit crazy. But it's funny that they will put us such a heavy correction right before, the election. They're just throwing anything in this shit. I'm reading this document on it's the Department of Labor, Bureau of Labor Statistics. It's the hardest word in the world. Manufacturing employment decreased by 46,000 in October. Well, Pete, they say reflecting a decline of 44,000 in transportation equipment manufacturing that was largely due to strike activity. The strike only lasted for like a week or two, though. It's a lot of information, but who's to say it's accurate? What we do know from this news release, current market conditions. We are definitely looking to attack the bullish side. Is it live locked up or what? What are we doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay. YouTube was giving me errors about my bit rate, but it went back to excellent connection, so good. Yeah, man. Overall, like I said in the chat, sticking to our bias would have helped out this week. I mean, just speaking on Tuesday when Piff was talking about bias on AU, I'm pretty sure hopefully he maybe hop back in to catch some of that movement. If not, I know he kicking himself. Just like I'm kicking myself for GJ for not holding on my bias for filling that gap. I was already in sales, but hey, don't listen to market noise. And market noise is not always the actual market. It's every noise. Like when you're in the market, don't listen to the noise. Whether it's the charts, the news anchor, people, family, friends. You know, it's okay to take heed, but stick to what you know. Stick to what you're comfortable with. And EJ selling out too. That was major for the yen. The yen was active yesterday. Uncertainties are rising from overseas growth, inflation, commodity prices, domestic wage and price settings behavior. With firms' behavior shifting more towards raising wages, prices, forex fluctuations are more likely to affect prices than before. Japan economy likely to keep growing above potential, backed by positive cycle from income to spending. And that's the government employees, general government employees, private households employees, and employees of nonprofit organizations that provide assistance to individuals are excluded from the calculation of private non-farm payroll in the unit, which measures the change of the total number of payments in any company. And that was negative 28K from 192K, consensus 90, actual negative 28K. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, that is sick. Let's see what they talk about with this news. That's it. Do keep two things in mind, written 2 days ago, GJ. First, October 31st, Bank of Japan interest rate decision. 2, Bank of Japan still can't raise rates aggressively due to the downside risk on the stock market. That's true. Raising interest rates to fight inflation is going to pull money from the stock market and put it into a more safer haven where the interest rates can can provide a nice return for people. Other than that, high inflation seeps into the stock market and creates a lot of volume and bullish scenarios. So that's what they're looking at right now. While we trying to cut rates, they're looking at increasing, but stock market won't like that. So they hesitant. That's why we saw such an increase on the yen. See a gap up here. Obviously, I wanted to stay below this area. As you can see, that didn't work out. Interest rate stayed the same, so market was bullish from that strong dollar. UJ taking out that news. Damn, that would have been nice to catch UJ sales along with AU buys. That's a nice little move right there. And we're going to hold this live until the next set of news release that's coming out. I think it's at 8:45 and 9 a.m. Yeah, we got S&P Global Manufacturing and ISM Manufacturing PMI. What we will want to see to play out in the AU for bullishness, we want this news to release to come out negative. So this manufacturing, the consensus is 4.78, previous 4.73. Let's look at that. So we go to history. The latest release was October 24th, looked like. And well, let's go to October 1st. That's the actual one we're looking at. We're looking at October 1st. If you look at this number, the previous was 4.73, or the actual 4.73. Then we go to October 24th. Previous 4.73, actual 4.78. So we should be coming from a previous of 4.78. And it shows right here, previous, actual, 4.78. We go to the actual news. Why are we going from a previous of 4.73? Should net previous be 4.78? Possibly. But if you look at the S&P Global Manufacturing of October, just like October 1st was looking at September, I guess they're going off that number, which would be here, this October number, which is 4.73. I don't know what this October 24th was. Maybe that was, I got here, preliminary. But nonetheless, we want to see a negative number for that news release. not a good week. This last bullish push for AU was our last saving grace for buys. But other than that, this probably is going down. Yeah, it was muted, bro. That was my bad. I be forgetting to unmute. Yeah, like I said, it was this is pretty much the worst week of the year as far as trading for me goes. With I said, a lot of learning lessons. Easy to fix. It's a lot of, I guess you could say, excuses on why this was a bad week. Stuff that made rookie mistakes, if you will, and not focusing overall. Looking at too many pairs, trying to grab as much as we can out of GJ, but that we were too focused on just strictly technicals and not understanding what the play was for interest rates, and the fact that it was unchanged. Let's monitor this 1 hour, see how far we go get a pull back into. 65.76. Let's see how far we come back into that NFP candle. Like it's broken and coughing on. There we go. We just broke below halfway of that range for NFP. How low will we go for this retracement? Or is this the retracement? Technically, it's not, because we didn't really break out of this range yet. So, market is doing what it's doing. Pissing people off in the process. We got about 20 more minutes left for this next news release. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI coming out soon. No, we got two more news releases for today. We have PMI, the S&P, and I think we have global manufacturing at 9. ISM. We got S&P global manufacturing at 8:45 and ISM manufacturing PMI at 9 a.m. So two more releases. Then we'll be done. So I want to see how they go explain that 12K. Or they just gonna let that just slide up under the rug. Yeah. Yeah, I think buyers gonna stick around too. Interesting. Background music on, man. While we wait. Let's see what Uber opened up at. Ooh, gapped up like I'm Uber gapped up to $73.92. Currently trading at 72.6. Unsure of how low it's trying to go. Maybe to this 72-cent support, or might double bottom at 70 cents. Unsure. I don't really watch the stock market like that to see how they move and maneuver, but I do see how Uber can be a buy though, especially with them earnings. I mean, earnings look good. There was one piece that wasn't. It said like the mass booking, global bookings was down, but it was down by like pennies, according to what they wanted. So buy humbug, nigga, get your bread. Bitcoin running. Markets look a little green. Left running a little bit. Nvidia open higher. TSM. The TSM doing this damn thing. Bat going on a little run. Solana, XRP.
Oh, it just got serious. There's an app called Prediction Strike. It's a stock exchange that lets you invest in athletes instead of business you. What that means is if you know sports or you follow athletes on a regular basis, they can grow your real money in a weekend. Or you can be in it for the long game. Maybe someone just signed a rookie and you think it's going to be the next Tom Brady. You believe in him? Why not invest in him? All I'm saying is it literally pays to be a sports fan now. Go download Prediction Strike and start investing in your favorite athletes.
That's crazy. You heard the commercial? Got an app to invest in damn athletes. Everything is liquidity. So we're going to be investing on how long people keep their job. Let me go long on this brain surgeon, and I want to short the Amazon worker. Can I make that play? The U.S. economy added only 12K jobs in October, compared to market expectations of 113K. September is downwardly revised 233K as employment has been impacted by Hurricanes Helene and Milton, as well as striking at Boeing. Republican candidate Donald Trump and Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris are closely matched in several polls, yet some investors are making trades in anticipation of a Trump victory, which has boosted the dollar and U.S. Treasury yields, T-bonds. That's the U.S. Treasury yield. You're seeing I've been on a run up since mid-September. So I would say around August, going to September, Trump probably was doing something that said something that made investors want to bet on that. As you can see, the dollar shows strength, and 10-year bonds shows strength, from 3.6 to 4.3. Everybody pushing highs. Early. Gold. Damn, that bitch almost hit one. Damn. That's crazy. But a daily bearish engulfing. The last time we had one like that. This one came later at the highs. Let's find another bearish engulfing like that. Daily. From a high. There's some right here. 2023. It met a low. This one just came to a structure point. And one here in 2022. Now it's just sweeping these proportionate lows. The structure of COVID. So it was breaking that since COVID was developing a structure on the dollar. After we had pandemic rises, stable dollar, stimulation, gold got weak. After that settled, interest rates Went crazy. Gold got positive. Settled here. That last bearish engulfing. Okay. And then left from this high. Based on history, it's either gonna come down and settle up under here, come here, a double bottom here, 2600 or 2675 or 2700. One of those areas. Thanks, bro. Gotta be consistent with these morning lives. They are beneficial. One thing I can say, every morning we were positive, but due to, a lot of volatility with the manipulation, those trades were shaken out, but the collective thoughts does help with making key decisions. Even though you're going to go off your own decision, but when everybody collectively kind of seeing similar patterns in their own, in their own way, it does help. Makes things slightly a little bit more easier. Yeah, we got that bullish push from that news. News just came out. Wasn't fully paying close attention, but 8:45, and it was positive. But I don't think really nothing gonna fade that that NFP news. And we have 8 minutes for the ISM manufacturing PMI. 4 more minutes left. 3 and some change. Yeah, YouTube going in and out on the music this morning. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. Sound like some beats I used to make. Need to see the dollar to fall. Let's see. So we had negative ISM, positive S&P for the manufacturing PMI. Should keep us in a nice little range going into next week. Like I said, we do have a interest rate decision. I think CPI coming out next week, so we'll see more volume and a continuation out of this range overall. So put that up. Should we break out of this range for next week? So yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up, and we will be back on Sunday to break down the markets and discuss what we're looking at for next week. Alrighty, all right, y'all. See y'all Sunday 8 p.m. Man. We out. That's the current range we're in. We're gonna break out of that.